What's going on, guys? Mathematic here. We're back for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Poke Duel. It's been a hot minute since we played this. I had to do more than my fair share to try and get this save file to work, patch it over, and so yeah, now we're on the version that I wanted to be on the last time we played this, and could not get it to transfer over my data. I just was not willing to start over. So, we're going to have a quick party recap for you guys to show us what we've been working with. I know you see it on the layout, but let's see it in person. We got the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon holding the leftovers with a naive nature and levitate. Red Eyes Burn, Inferno Fire Blast, Dust Tornado, one of my favorite trap cards, and Iron Head. Now, Red Eyes Burn is interesting because it does a shit ton of damage, but you take 100% of the recoil, which is insane. Then up next we have Raichu's Cry, the Black Skull Dragon. Modest nature at that. Ooh, that's going to hurt in a minute. Holding the Amulet Coin to get that money, also with Levitate, Shockwave, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, and Dark Pulse. Then we have the Shining Flare Wingman, holding the Muscle Band to power up all its physical moves with a Jolly nature. Again, that's gonna hurt in the long run. Galvanize. Normal moves become electric and boosted by 20%, which is an interesting ability, even though I already have 2 electric-type Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the squad. Aerial Ace, Sky Scorcher, Skyscraper, which is basically Swords Dance. Yes. And then Extreme Speed, which is an electric type. Ooh. Then we got Elemental Hero Air Neos, my favorite Elemental Hero. Holding the Sharp Beak because all of his moves are flying. Jolly Nature as well, which is super fantastic. I can change the natures, so it doesn't matter. I'm an idiot. I forgot how this game works. With Drill Peck, Neos Force, which is actually normally a spell card. And it is whatever type your Neos monster is, so that's pretty cool. And it may raise the attack 20%. Then we get Sky Rip Wing, which is kind of cool. It's like Giga Drain for flying, but stronger. And then Roost. Then next we got the Dark Magician of Chaos, holding the black glasses, timid nature, inner focus, so no flinching or intimidating, Luster Purge, Chaos Scepter Blast, Mist Ball, and Dark Pulse. Such a cool card. I don't want to get rid of it, but again, you'll in a minute. And then last, we have the Cyber and Dragon, holding the wide lens, with modest nature, sturdy, so no one-hit KO moves, with Flash Cannon, Super Strident Blast, Power Bond, and Thunderbolt. Now, I don't know how much I've used Power Bond, I don't remember, but sharply raises the user's attack, and then attacks the foe. After attacking, the user takes damage equal to its original attack stat. So I'm not quite sure how this translates. I know how it works in Yu-Gi-Oh, but so it sharply raises our attack. So our attack, because it says attack, right? So it's because it's physical. So our 114 becomes a lot bigger, but then do we take 114 points of HP damage? I don't know. We'll have to test it. Anyways, with that out of the way, so we've got some party changes to make. So the first one I decided we're going to do is, yes, right here in this box. So we're going to be adding the Toon Dark Magician Girl, just for now, because we got a shiny one. And while I do love the Dark Magician of Chaos, he's my favorite magician, we got a shiny Toon Dark Magician Girl. We got this the last time when we were going through the Safari Zone. And I've got to fix it. Bold Nature, but Fairy Psychic. Not as cool as Dark Psychic, but I have Dark types. So I'm not really missing out on that. Misty Surge, which is kind of cool. And Facade Assist, Burning Attack, which is pretty dope. And then Allure Voice. Confuses the target if stats have been boosted, so that's pretty cool. Burning Attack, we don't get stabbed, but it's her signature move, which is pretty cool. Now, here's where things get interesting. I'm going to be replacing the Shining Flare Wingman. And it's unfortunate because I've had this one for a while since he was an Avion, and I love him to death. Fire flying. But I have flying type. I have fire type with red eyes. So I don't really need him, and he's kind of doesn't feel like he's as good. But he's going to a good cause. Now, here's why. So, not to waste all of your time with this little story, but when I finally got the file patched over, I went to test it to make sure that you could find Cyber Dark Horns in the power plant, because that's the last thing we were trying to do in this game. So here's the thing. I didn't find one right away, but instead I found a shiny summon skull. He's fucking gold. Now, what's cool about this is I think the shiny in older versions was red, according to the old, now outdated and unused Wikia for this game. But I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, then I also found a Shining Sparkman. And then I went, huh. Well, that's interesting. Because I don't think they would have just increased the shiny chances for no fucking reason. I don't recall seeing that in the patch notes, but then again, I wasn't reading them too much. And then so, in a very short span, this trend kind of continued with another one, and another one, and another one, and then a Junk Warrior, and then another one, and then a Thunder Dragon that looks like fucking Super Shenron from Dragon Ball Super. Oh, and then another one. And then finally, because after like 3 or 4 shinies, I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to see if I can find a shiny Cyber Dark Horn. Just because I love Cyber Dark Dragon so much. And so, we did. Now, he's pretty cool, because here's the regular one. The regular one looks normal, green eyes. This one looks like a bone. Just looks like bones. And red eyes. And we got a timid nature, too, which is actually not great. I thought it was great at first. I was like, oh, it's timid. But Cyber Dark Dragon's actually well, he's got great special attack, but he's a better physical attacker. So we'll end up switching it. But, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, just because I want to do all this right now, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to rare candy Cyber Dark Horn so that he evolves, because I want to see what the evolution looks like before we do the shiny one. Power Trip. Zane did go on a power trip once he got this thing. I don't want it, though. Okay, what level do you evolve at, motherfucker? Smart Strike. Now that's a good, and that's a physical move. So yeah, Cyber Dark Dragon definitely needs to be a physical sweeper, which I'm okay with. I don't know what level it evolves at. I should have it I should remember it because I looked it up not too long ago. Night Slash. Okay, so that's good because he is Steel Dark. He has Bite though. I'm gonna get rid of Spark because we already have Cyber End Dragon who's electric and Black Skull Dragon. Come on, what level do you evolve? Iron Tail. Ooh. I mean, we'll go ahead and get rid of Break Swipe because I don't think we need it. Dragons, whatever. There we go. So level 40. Alright. Ooh, that sprite looks so good. God, they did a fantastic job with the sprites in this game. Ooh! Alright, so. Cyber Dark Dragon. Dark and Steel. And he's got Levitate, so fuck your ground types. Pretty much everything has Levitate in this game. Alright, so let's go here now. Let's see. I have no idea where it is here. There it is. Oh, so check this out. So Cyberdark Horn's Pokedex entry. Cyberdark Horn gets its enjoyment from stabbing duelists who think they're as talented as Zane Truesdale. That's fucking cool. Cyberdark Dragon. I haven't read this one yet. It powers up by hunting down duelists and draining their life force. In high school, his nickname was the Cybernetic Succubus. Oh my god. Oh, that's insane. They did a hell of a job with these Pokedex entries. Alright, so OG Cyberdark Horn or Cyberdark Dragon is gonna go in the PC here. I'll put him right here, and I'm actually I'll move. You know what? I'll put these guys down here. I know these are for the shinies. These are for our retired heroes. I am going to take both of your items, though. What do you have? Oh, you have a magnet. Yeah, I'll take that, too. Oh. Because you have the muscle band. You have the black glasses. Damn it. Yeah, see, I mean, D-Mach with with sunglasses. That's just so cool. What do you have? Horn of the Unicorn. I'll let you hold on to that. What do you have? Zoom lens? Give me that. Black belt? You give me that. And I don't think I have a box 2. Yeah. Okay. We did have a box 2. We do not now because of... I moved all the shinies that went into box 2 into the, into the last box, just to keep them separate. I do want to do this real quick. Let's get... Oh, I'm gonna have to do something with that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't really even know. I'm sorry for wasting your time, though. I'm just having so much fun. I hope that so is everyone. Oh, this one might be a little bit difficult. Nope. Oh my god, I can't believe that actually works. Alright, sweet. Oh, stop it. Stop it right now, you little fucking shit. His only downside with doing this is, live editing always feels messy. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Shiny Toon Dark Magician Girl on the layout. And shiny Cyberdark Horn. Now, I know there's a whole lot of nothing happening on the screen right now, and I apologize for that. But I didn't want to do all this stuff off screen It was already kind of somewhat irritating to do it off screen, like to catch them, and you know. But the thing is, like, I was just testing to see if he was in the power plant, and then I ran into the first shiny, and then I was just kind of like, oh, let's just walk around some more. And then I kept running into shinies, and I was like, yo, what's happening here? It was just so cool. And unfortunately, that was a time that I was not able to have it recorded, and I thought, you know what, that's fine. We'll start off with this awesome surprise. Let's see the shiny Cyber Dark Dragon. Ooh, alright. So he's not as different. I want to compare the two, though. Maybe I'll put a disclaimer for, like, hey, if you want to skip Merrick's bullshit. Oh, yeah, he's still definitely changed. Yeah, we're definitely still using this one. Oh, that's fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, yeah, I mean, I enjoy doing it this way. I know we don't get a whole lot of stream viewers, whatever. Holy shit, words. But, you know, it's just like, well, on the off chance that we do. Oh, that's not right. That might be closer. I might adjust this during, like, actual editing. But we'll see. I almost feel like the Cyberdark Horns icon on the layout looks better than this is going to, but oh well. Okay. So that actually is shiny. I know it's hard to tell, but it is shiny. Oh, where'd he go? There he goes. Okay. So, our team is all... Oh, we gotta get her leveled up, too. Yep, so this is just gonna be a bunch of nothings. He's still timid. Look at that, he's got an A in attack, though, so that's what's most important. Alright, let's go ahead and get these two leveled up. I can just speed up through this stuff. What's magic formula? Raise your special attack by 1 stage and recovers 1/4 of your max HP. Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Extra sensory. No. How the fuck? Great, now I've got to figure out how to get that back. For 2 turns, the target is prevented from recovering HP. That's kind of neat. The way this game works, I'm sure there's a way to relearn that. Moonblast. I feel like that's a good move to have, Moonblast. Burning attack. I say we get rid of burning attack. We don't really need her to have a fire type move. No, I don't need Screech. Even though we are going to try and be a physical... Drill pack? Nope, don't need drill pack. Man, Cyberdark Dragon gets some crazy coverage, though. Hard press? The more HP the target has left, the greater the move's power. Is that better than Iron Tail? I don't think so. Okay. I need you to... Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, I forgot we can do this, too. Iron Head. See, I want Iron Head. That's better than Iron Tail. Right? I mean, Smart Strike never misses. Iron Tail has a ridiculous chance to miss, but this can also just make them flinch. Yeah, I feel like 75% is too much. I don't use Iron Tail on most steel types in Pokemon unless I need to, but Iron Head is fantastic. Liquidation. Ooh, Psychic Fang. Okay. There it is. Move relearn. So I could actually have her relearn Book of Moon. Ups user's defense. If user has a status condition, defense is sharply increased. Okay. And we can't get Magic Formula back. Alright, so I'm going to... Since I don't have to worry about that... Aha! So we can change natures. Yes. That is what I thought. I want to make him jolly. Which is so fucking funny to think of. A jolly Cyber Dark Dragon. But he does seem to be, based on his Pokedex entry, he is very jolly in what he does. You, I need to be timid. I don't really think it's needed, but you know. Alright, so we were here because of the power plant. We have most of the badges. I just don't know. I don't know where we have trainers we haven't battled. Like, I went back and I watched, like, the last... Or skimmed through the last few videos. To kind of... see where we were. Okay, we have not battled these guys. I want to see what Cyber Dark Dragon and Toon Dark Magician Girl look like shiny. Oh, and he only has 2 Pokemon, so this works out well. Intimidate? That's okay. Extreme speed. Alright. You got me there. Yeah, I mean, we are 20 levels above. Black Skull grew to 57. Cyber End wants to learn Earthquake. Alright, I feel like we need Earthquake. But he's not a physical attacker, he's a special attacker. Let's see. Alright, Harvey's pet dragon. Let me show you a real dragon. Or rather, a dragon slayer. Woo! Oh, and I think Cyberdark Dragon is Garchomp's cry. Whew, alright. So, a whole lot of nothing happening here. I want to go ahead and change your... Okay, so this one prevents them from recovering. This one confuses them, so let's put this up here. These would be our two damaging moves, and these are our two, like, oh, use them for, you know, special stuff. I do want to change this, though. Nope. Okay. There we go. Jeez, what was happening? Alright, and then... Yeah. So awesome. Oh, and I caught all those shinies in the power plant in, Luxury Balls as well. What are you doing here? After Solomon's kidnapping, we closed down the gym. It's too risky to tell anyone until Solomon is safely returned. We heard rumors of a big ship that docked in Vermilion City. Huh. So I think I should go to Vermilion City. Also, I'm dumb, and I totally forgot I wanted to do this too. So this is going to be like a filler episode, unfortunately, when this gets edited. So I want to take one of these summoned skulls, and I want to get us a shiny Black Skull Dragon. Which one has the best stats, though? Because they all have the same ability. This one is an A and two Bs. This one has an A and an S and a B. So that one might be best. This one's pretty abysmal. This one's abysmal. Where's the fifth one? A and B. Yep, that one's pretty abysmal too. So I think it was this one. That's level 31. This was the good one? Yes. Like, I mean, come on. I feel like I have to have a shiny one, right? I don't remember how we evolve him, though. Stop it. I think Thunderstone. What do I even have Moonstones for? I have a Toonstone. I can make him a shiny Toon, but no. Oh yeah, I forgot about how gross this is. You say milk. Eviomite. Mysterious evolutionary lump. Raise the... Oh yeah, so this is like the offensive version of Eviolite. Forgot we got that. Choice Band. Thunderstone. Oh, sweet, so I don't even have to go get one. That's pretty sick. Yo! Whoa. I'm gonna change that on the layout. I don't even know if I can. Hold up. I don't know if I can do this part live. Ooh. That'll do for now. What did I have this one as before? So he's 57, so I'm gonna get this one up to 57. I have him as modest. Okay. Starting with more filler. Oh, I am running out of rare candies, though. No, I do not need him to learn Inferno Fire Blast. Dart Pulse, yes. Get rid of Bone Rush, what the hell? I mean, I get it, he's Bones. I mean, he's not Bones, that was a creepy character, but he is made of bones. Alright. How many hits I have left? 7? Okay, well. So I need to change him to modest. I feel like I'm missing a move on him. Fiend Chain? Ability. A foe has its ability negated and cannot escape. That's crazy. Thunderfang, Firefang, Charge, Thunderwave, negate. They become confused. And an Inferno Fire Blast. I think I had Thunderwave on him. Because I feel like Thunderwave is good, and I don't need Feint Attack. Yeah, it doesn't miss, but... So, Thunderbolt goes here. Yes. That's fine. I don't know if that's how I had it set up, but that's how I'm having it set up now. Yep, so we now have half of our team is shiny, just like with when we did Heart Gold, which I'm okay with. His stats aren't as great as our other one, but that's okay. It's because our other one was traded as well. That's probably why. Alright, so I want to see what he looks like. We'll test Power Bond too, I think. Let's go test on these nerds over here, these bird keepers. He's got plenty of Pokemon. Or monsters. Volcanic Shell. That's a cool looking sprite, too. Ooh. Thunderbolt. Hey, Raichu! Give him a Thunderbolt! Birdkeeper Pain 96. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, let's Power Bond. It'll be resisted, but I think we should still be able to see... We should still be able to kill it, and then we'll be able to determine the damage. Let's see what happens. Well, it's not 114, but he did take a shit ton of recoil from it. But that's so awesome. Alright, let's let everybody come in and have fun. You guys have no idea how excited I am to be able to continue playing this game. I've got... It's actually wild. I've got this one... This one we're starting back... Oh, I have nothing for you anyways. Dust Tornado! Oh, I need to put items on some of my monsters again. So, I've got this. We're continuing, starting today, obviously. And then we've got a new one I'll be starting tomorrow. And another new one will be starting on Monday, depending on how the weather goes. So, because I believe this weekend will be the final episode for, I believe this weekend will be the final episode for our Pokemon White, the Mono Fighting Nuzlocke. And then just recently we completed the Heart Gold Mono Grass Nuzlocke, so... I love this team. I don't know what else I would do if I wanted to add another monster. A Toonstone. I love how it's just Toon World. Or is that Toon Table of Contents? Ooh, Wild Wingman. Cyber Dark Dragon! You're fighting. So, there are two other monsters that I want. Obviously, Slifer didn't work out because I didn't want to use my Master Ball. So there's two other monsters that we don't have, and I don't know what I want to do about it because I don't know who I would take off the squad. Now, I want, I'm looking if I can replenish my luxury balls here. TMs. Rock Slide's a good one. Grass Knot's decent. Frost Breath. Psyshock's good. Oh, Smart Strike, I already have that. Alright, well, we're not going to hunt anything down anyways, so... because I am really dry of... Oh, I don't even have any more luxury balls. I used them all. Okay, cool. So, I guess we'll go to Vermilion and see what the hell's going on in Vermilion. No, alright, the Cyber Dark Dragon. But, they added with this same update that added Cyber Dark Dragon, they added Chimera Tech Over Dragon. But I feel like he's a boss monster of some kind, because I tried to look it up, and on the PokeDuel website, it says nothing. He just, oh, not found in the wild. Okay, but where is he found? At least, like, with Pokemon, it's like, oh, you find him in Articuno's and Seafoam Islands, obviously. So where is Chimera Tech Fort or Over Dragon? Couldn't find it. I couldn't find where Rainbow Dragon was either. I had to look up a video on that. And somebody found him on 6 Island in the Sevi Islands, which I am upset because I am sure that is... Oh, you can get the special Pokeballs. I don't have any Dream Balls. Activates a monster's hidden ability when caught. Ooh, okay. I see. But... where... Whatever. I don't need Luxury Balls right now. We're doing other things. I'll just have to remember to go back. I couldn't get a Shiny Cyber Dragon unless I were to have... unless I had, you know, sit there and just over and over again until he gives me one and it happens to be shiny, which I'm not doing that. Let's figure out items we can give to our squad. Okay. We have a lot of items. Wise glasses. Those should go to Toon Dark Magician Girl. I feel like I want to give Cyber Dark Dragon the choice band. And then Black Skull. You had the amulet coin, I believe. But I don't know if we need the cash. Shell Bell. Oh, we have a big pearl. We have stuff we can sell. Choice specs. But I don't want to put choice specs on you. Muscle Band. Zoom Lens, Black Belt. Oh, we'll just go amulet coin. Especially since you're gold. Oh my god, it's fucking fitting. Alright, yeah, so we can't get him... We can't get Rainbow Dragon for a while. Hopefully it's not after post-game, but I believe only the first 3 of the Sevi Islands are before the Elite Four. So that really fucking sucks. So yeah, our team is good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because we have done a lot of stuff in the past 30 so minutes, and I don't want to have to redo said stuff. So I do have a save state for the for before we did all this, because I do want to go back at some point. I don't know if I'll make content out of it or just do it for myself, but I do want to go back and do a playthrough with all of our shiny summoned skulls, because you have Summon Skull, you have Toon Summon Skull, you have Black Skull Dragon, you have the Zombie Skull, whatever the Synchro is, maybe Skull Archfiend Lightning, I'm not sure, but we have 5 different Summon Skulls we could do. We could slap on that Eviomite onto a regular Summon Skull. It just sounds fun. It sounds like what I wanted to do with all the Neos fusions, except now I can do it with shiny Summon Skull evolutions. And I love Summon Skull. I love Archfiends, which in turn made me like Summon Skull more than I already did. Okay. Pretty sure we're going this way. Attention, duelists. The ship is not ready for... But, wait. You said boat at Vermilion. Hold on. Da-da-da. Who should I be talking to, then? I don't see any other damn boat. I'm confused as fuck. Can I go around him? No. I don't understand that. That is what they said, right? Well, your rumors were wrong. There's no ship there. And I can't fly to... Have I been here already? The Legend of Dragon almost has enough souls to rise again. Oh, don't make me have to deal with the frickin' filler arc. We all seem to have an uncle who works for Konami. Ah, that's funny. You haven't have a Reren? Wouldn't trade it for my Meteor Dragon? No. Pretty sure I've also seen Reren in the wild. Milk it 4, trade it for your Tiki Elder? Nope. I don't use effect monsters, so I don't need the choice specs. Oh, is that where I got choice specs? Have I already been here? Oh, man, I may have... I can maximize the IVs of one of your cards. I only charge 100k. Enjoy going 2-4 at locals. Turns hidden ability and vice versa. I charge 1 ability pill. No. You'll never succeed if you're too scared to edit your deck. That's funny. I may come back and edit the IVs of Cyber Dark Dragon just because. Pokemon Sagi. Trade it for my Neos. I don't remember if I've seen... Yeah, I know I've seen Sagi, but... I've definitely Neos. Rare fusions of cards. Thanks and goodbye. Well, you can't fuse my Cyber Dark Dragon to my Cyber End Dragon. Although I guess maybe they could have put that in there. This, I think the update definitely came out after the that structure deck released, so it's entirely possible. Oh, you're the boring one. Sorry, I mean you're the normal one. 20k. Ooh. We at Konami are looking to expand our empire. Why are you even in this dump known as Cinnabar? You should visit the #1 attraction in Kanto, Konami HQ. This island used to be full of life before everyone's soul was taken. Where's what? What's happening? Everybody keeps telling me to do things. Okay. Konami HQ is either in Celadon or it's in Saffron. I don't know what that has to do with the boat. That's just a mansion, and that's the department store. I don't know where else to go. Oh, this is a chore. What do you sell? Oh. No, I think it's crazy that basically Neos is Eevee in this game, and they sell Eevee. Plus, you also get the Neos for the Eevee, I believe. So is Konami HQ Sylph? I thought we already did Sylph. Yeah, this is Sylph. Where the fuck is Konami HQ? I am confused. Tell me things. Fighting Dojo. Saffron City Gym. Solomon. Yugi's grandpa. Wait. But if Solomon was here, then what does that have to do with the I'm so confused. Okay, so it does say we have the badge. Did we already battle these fools? Yeah. Better not get greedy. I don't even know what the one I took from here was. Where is the HQ? I feel like this wasn't open before. I know who you are, Merrick. Destiny has led us to this moment and has shown me everything. You defeated Giovanni and Odeon in Silpho, which means you must have knowledge of their satellite technology. Don't bother responding. After I defeat you in a duel and you fall victim to the light, you will tell me everything. The only thing left to decide is if our battle will be a single battle or a double battle. Destiny will decide for us. I'll flip a coin. If it's heads, we will duel in a single battle. Tails, it's a double battle. Let's see what Destiny... I didn't even talk to him! I feel like it's a double battle no matter what. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I knew it was Sartorius. Wait, he has 5 Pokemon. Whoa. Okay. Alerted to Toon Dark Magician Girl's Moonblast. Alright, let's go ahead and eliminate this one. Moonblast does more than extra sentry, I believe. I just want to go ahead and eliminate one at a time. Ooh! Now this one might be fire. Yep, he's far. Ooh! Special attack harshly fell. Okay. Oh, the light ruler. Ooh, are you fairy? Well, you're dead, whatever you are. If this is neutral and then Iron Head is super effective, yep, bye-bye. I'm not worried about Helios because you overheated your special attack stat. Oh, okay, that's super effective. But we should be fine. Yeah. Now your special attack is nothing. Oh, Dark Ruler. I can Night Slash you and get rid of you, but you're kind of weak now, so let's see if we can flinch you. Oh, doesn't matter. Alright, let's see if we can flinch the Helios. I mean, that's gonna do, like, literally nothing. Yep, that's why we weren't worried. White Knight Dragon? Should be an ice type. Ice Dragon? Okay, in that case, hold up. I'm gonna go for Night Slash to get rid of you. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you were choice banded. Okay, well in that case. Huh. So what are you? I'll bring out Red Eyes. 2 Steel Dragons. I mean, the Helios is doing nothing to us. That's neutral. and was literally just a tickle. I just love Dust Tornado. I'm sure I told it sometime during this playthrough, but I love Dust Tornado because during the time that I started taking Cyber Dragons to like regionals and Shonen Jump events, Cyber Dragon was at 1, so I was having to use Protos, I was having to use Zwei when Zwei came out, and then also having to use the Light Hex Sealed Fusion. That's right, I'm the one that started that shit. And then MST was at 1, so I ran 1 MST and 3 Dust Tornadoes. To defy destiny, there's be something special about you. It's talking to, I'll let you in on the evolution secrets of the Arcana monsters. Are you interested? Sure. The Wind's Dark Pulse, the Dark Ruler. The Wind's Moonblast, the Light Ruler. If it reaches level 48, it'll evolve into the world. You don't need to worry about no tutors. The Fiend can naturally learn both Dark Pulse and Moonblast. Oh, okay, great. What is this? Trick Room. Okay. Is there anything even in this grass? I was gonna say I don't care, and then I found something anyways. Oh. So you just find the Fiend with the Fiend. Got it. Ooh, he shuddered. I'd shudder too if I fucking ran into a goddamn Cyberdark Dragon. Where the hell is HQ? Hurry up and heal. What other city would HQ be in? Nope, that's still the museum. I am struggling here. I don't want to have to... Yeah, that's the tower. That goes to the Shadow Realm. It's not here, is it? Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh. What are you two guffawing at? Hope you don't plan on entering just like that. Yeah, I did. What the hell? Welcome. If you're here to complain about pull rates, please take a seat. A therapist will greet you. I just had my interview. I think I made a great impression. I have so many ideas on how to balance the game. That's been long gone. That ship sailed fucking quicker than the SS Anne. I've been hired by Konami to be on call and heal any overworked employee. No, I don't need healing yet. I just saw the president walk by and he did not look happy. Is this like Silphco? I'm so confused. Yeah, we did the whole Silphco thing. You're probably going to see Cyberdark Dragon a lot. I mean, getting this card was the whole reason I put off the playthrough for as long as I did. Grandiose? No. I got levitate. I'm immune, son. I got levitate. And I'm not the only one. A crit resisted hit. Cyber Dark don't give a shit. Iron Head, you're almost done. Gonna... Ah, fucking A. Yep. This is why I don't like choice items in gameplay. Marshmallow. What are you, fairy? Actually, wait. Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon might be, Red Eyes might actually be the one that's Garchomp. I need to listen closelier to Cyber Dark Dragon's Cry. Oh, and she's female too. Yeah, see, look at them stats. Woo! I think she's got like 90 speed and 90 special, but then 115 physical attack. Who should have the leftovers? Who's our bulkiest mon? $105, 94, and 160. Cyber End is our bulkiest mon. What does he have? The wide lens? Nope. He needs to have the leftovers. 101, 114. Yeah, no. It's Cyber End for sure. Yep. Okay. So what item should I give to Red Eyes then? Accuracy? No. Black glasses, but you're not dark. And we'll go Shell Bell, sure. It's kind of like leftovers. I just interviewed the worst candidate ever. All he wanted to talk about was bouncing the game. He didn't run. We don't run a circus. There's no balancing act. You do run a circus because the game has become a joke. Ha ha. No offense to the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, because, you know, rest in peace. We did, however, start this playthrough in his honor. But, I mean, I'm sorry, like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love DM. I love GX. I liked 5Ds. Anything past that I didn't really care for. But the game is just... The game isn't what it was. And aside from quitting because of the toxicity, I quit because the mechanics just started getting stupid. I really stopped caring. Like, XYZ monsters annoyed me, but I did use them still because it was a necessary evil, unfortunately. And I did use them in some decks. Oh, I thought you would have been a dark type. But I wasn't a fan of them. Some of them are cool. Like Chidori, I had the Ultimate Rare Chidori. That was a really cool looking card. Ooh, no special attack for you. Oh, poison. Okay, ye calm your shit with that shit. But then stupid pendulum shits were when the game started getting really dumb to me. And then of course for me, they ultimately killed the game with Link shit. Just because it's like, you know, I couldn't have a Cyber Dragon Fusion and a Cyber Dragon, like, Infinity or Nova or whatever on the field at the same fucking time. Because of the whole Link space shit. And that's when I was like, well, this game's finished for me. Of course, then they did, like, a course correction and reversed that, but by that point, I was just like, it's too late. You literally found a way to get me to stop caring about a game that I had played for, at that point, the majority of my life. Mystical Beast of Circuit. And this is my Mystical Beast. So, it's going to get stupid fucking cold in the next few days. And actually, by the time this part... But by the time this edited part comes out, it will have already probably passed, hopefully. But, depending on what happens with the weather, there may not be streams for a couple days after today or tomorrow. Just depending. Like I said, I really can't say for sure because it's dependent on the weather. But it's going to get stupid cold after the weekend. And to the point that the one day that the weather is supposed to keep getting cold is now still lower than it was before. And it is not looking good. Red Eye's trying to learn extreme speed. I mean, do I need it? He's already kind of speedy. I want to get rid of Ironhead. I want this if I need it in a pinch. This is just this. Power is doubled in a sandstorm. I don't think I need extreme speed. Glow Neos. Probably a grass type, since it's like glow moss, grass, plant. So yeah, the weather is going to get disgusting, and I was right. The superior Neos, the one Konami refuses to acknowledge because of whatever bullshit, legal trouble, whatever. I don't give a shit. This is the best fucking Neos fusion, and I don't care. So, for those of you who aren't having to deal with the weather, or are, but need something to watch anyways, there will be content still. There will be... I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, make a, like, super serious effort to push out as much content as possible. I already have plenty of stuff. What the? Set a trap. And we got burned by Flame Body. Alright. But I do have some stuff. I will get... Hopefully I'll get this stream edited and I can get it uploaded. It shouldn't take that long. And then... I think that was Pidgeotto or Pidgeot. Well. Power Bond! I love that they just made Power Bond an attack. It is absolutely overkill, but I don't care. But I'll get this edited and uploaded. There will be stuff. I just can't say what the stuff will be. I didn't see what that said, but we'll switch into Air Neos because that's a safe bet. Hits hard, hits fast. Okay. Neos Force, another spell card. Another bug. Nope. Oh, he's not. Bug? Okay. What the hell? Oh, he's Bug Rock, isn't he? Oh! Wasn't a whole lot, and we'll go heal in a minute anyways, but what the hell? So whatever's available is available. It'll be... So I've never actually used that. Just heals our shit. Okay, wow. I don't think I've ever actually used that, because it feels like it defeats the purpose of items, but I was gonna go back and heal, and this prevents me from having to actually do that. But, you know, because I do have stuff already. Okay, I'm not sure. You resist steel and dark. Are you water dark? So, or fighting, I guess. Froggy force field. Man, get about. Withdrew? Oh, okay, well, I'm unaffected, but... Is he ground fighting? You're being a little bitch. It's pissing me off. Resisted. Speed boost. You're gonna need a speed boost to be faster than me. Oh. Not when he uses Mach Punch, which is resisted. So we'll have stuff. I'll make sure it has titles and all that crap, so I don't have to worry about it. In the case that I'm not able to do anything. Oh, that's not what I wanted to send out. God damn it. I thought Black Skull was still down there. It's because they moved around in the party with me swapping. Black Skull Dragon's just like, what? Are you done? Hope everybody stays safe, though, with the weather and all the bullshit that it's going to bring, because it's going to bring. The most important thing is going to be heat. Well, is going to be power. Without power, there's no heat. Unless you have, like a kerosene heater or something like that, which I'm going to assume, based on how bad this weather says it's going to be, that you probably can't find one now. I mean, you might be able to, but people probably bought them in a bulk panic. Okay. We had one. I don't know if we still have it. I'll have to ask my wife. I'm not bothered. Good. Dark Pulse. Alright, well. How do I get this item? There we go. Fear leads to motivation. Sure. Oh, I should send out our Dark Munition Girl. Actually, this is okay. We have super effective. You know, I hate my phone. It is like the most touch-sensitive piece of shit. But then also at the same time, I can sit there and click something 18 times and it will not pull it up. Ghost Trick? I'm assuming that's also Ghost. Yep. Ooh, got that pee-pee up. Over there was the downstairs, right? I can't see that far. Or was there a set of upstairs over here too? No, okay. I'd say I don't know why I'm fighting Konami and why they're the bad guys. But then again, that makes sense. I'll let you do it if you give me your mom's credit card number. Wow! Golly gee, mister, would you really? What type are you? Fighting something. Yep. It was between Ernios and DMG. What the hell? Can no longer escape. But it used fucking... it used a move that was basically get you all the boosts from, like, Ancient Power. And then did that much. I didn't see what they were switching into. Force Raider. That sounded like... Ninetales? Or maybe it was Vulpix. Moonblast! Sucker Punch, that's neutral. Ba 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 da da da. Oh. I keep trying to open the wrong thing on my phone. I like him calling out the bullshit on the office layout. Silent magician. See, I feel like I didn't want to take either Democ or the Shining Flare Wingman off the squad. But the thing is, I wasn't willing to take any of the other 4 off the squad. But Shining Flare Wingman, I mean, we already have Dark covered in Black Skull Dragon and Cyber Dark Dragon. And we have Psychic got covered when we swapped with, Democ for the Toon Dark Magician Girl. So, we gained a typing with Fairy. But then, with replacing, the Shining Flare Wingman Metronome, that makes sense since it's a slot machine and it's, you know, random luck. Psyblade doesn't affect me, suck it. We lost fire, but we have fire with Red Eyes. And we lost flying, but we have flying with Air Neos, which is who I'm going into because I'm too busy talking to pay attention to who they're sending in. And then, yeah, Galvanize was cool for, like... Oh, shit. Galvanize was cool for, you know, base 100 electric extreme speed. But I have electric types in both... Oh, well, we resist that 4 times. That was a crit. That's funny. Inferno Fire Blast! We have electric in Black Skull Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. So, again, I wasn't really losing anything with swapping them out. They're just cool. They're just cool monsters. And I mean, I definitely think Democ is way cooler than Toon Dark Magician Girl. But I felt like I had to add her. I was going to add her anyways. Alright, so another slot machine. You know, I would be willing to bet this guy's a gambling man. You know, keeping Dust Tornado on Red Eyes is actually a cool idea because it doubles in a Sandstorm. And being a Steel type, I'm immune to the sand damage. Now, it may not be useful typing depending on what type we're fighting in the sand, but I think it's still cool. But I was going to add our shiny Toon Dark Magician Girl to the squad anyways, because it was our, you know, I don't know, I feel obligated. It's like you get a shiny, you kind of got to use it. It's like in Heart Gold. Granted, shiny Meganium, I'm going to fucking use it. But then it was also like, oh, we also got a shiny Lombre that we could evolve into Ludicolo. Okay, I'm going to use it because Ludicolo actually really helped us out in that playthrough to combat fire types. And then we had the Hoppip, and it's like, oh, it Jumpluff. Okay, I mean, we could have kept, you know, Venusaur, even though it didn't bring anything to the table because it got no poison-type moves or anything. We didn't have to use it, but I was like, oh, it's 3 shinies. We may as fucking well. But then, you know, here we are, and it's like, oh, well, I could literally have a whole party of shinies, but I don't want to use them. Withdrew. If you go into a ground type, I swear to fuck. Steel type? He is a ground type, you motherfucker. And like I said, we gained the fairy typing. We didn't really lose out on anything. Besides the fact that he was just a cooler... Oh, fuck you, sir. Oh, okay, that'll do nothing. Aside from the fact that we lost out on one of the coolest designed monsters of all time. And then his animations were cool. Like, Chaos Scepter Blast was a really cool animation. But, again, I don't think it's... I don't think it was that big of a loss. Treeborn Frog. We'll try this again. So overall, I think it was a good trade. Also, I can't believe we've been streaming this for almost an hour and a half already. I mean, I'm fine with it. Arneos? Nope. I mean, it's not like I had anything else really to do. I do have some stuff to do, but the upside is I can't do anything with this today because YouTube is like, ooh, you can't. It's kind of dumb. So Twitch doesn't give a shit. When you stream on Twitch, you can download your stream immediately. When you stream on YouTube, you can't download the footage for like 24 hours, which to me is stupid. So, like, while I have plenty of shit to do today, I can't edit this at all until tomorrow. So I'll work on some other stuff tonight after I get stuff done around the house. And then tomorrow I'll be able to download that, get that edited after we start our stream tomorrow. And then I should be able to get plenty of stuff done and uploaded, because the bad weather's not supposed to start until Saturday. And I'm kind of just hoping that it'll blow over. And it won't really be so much an issue. I mean, if shit doesn't get uploaded or whatever, that's fine. This is all just a hobby here. This is just for fun. So, I'm not really bothered if we don't get shit uploaded. That's not a big deal. And just as long as the power doesn't go out, I don't even care if it's like, oh, it's too cold to sit at your computer, so you have to stay bundled up in bed under blankets and whatever. Okay, fine. Just power goes out, and that's the end of that. Are you Steel? I thought he'd be fighting. You're gonna be fighting Steel. No, because it would have been neutral. Slash? Haha! Infernal Fire Blast! Bullet punch. What is with you guys bullet punching me? That one didn't even do 5. The fuck was that? Quacked at me like a damn duck. SV Jumbo D? What the goddamn hell is that? Whatever. We'll let Cyber End handle this. If it's not resisted, I'll power bond him to death. Oh, Drillroid. Horrible Earthquake. I think that's... What is that called? Super Vehiculoid... Hickey Dicky Jumbo Drill. Okay, yep. Team still looking pretty solid. More cards, more money. No! More cards, less money. Because the more cards you have, that means the more money you're spending on those cards. Unless you just have a shit ton of cards. Ooh, you're psychic. Bye. Unless you just have a shit ton of cards you're just, you know, sitting on. Not literally, but... Well, I figured it's neutral, it might not kill. Maybe I'll at least get the boost, but never mind. Mo money, mo drip. You talk like a fucking dumbass. So who's the president, and what does this have to do with... Oh. Hello. Now you should have levitate, so earthquake's not gonna help. Dark electric. I guess Toon Dark Magician Girl, just so we can Moonblast. Too many monsters have levitate. Ooh! The plays! That was fucking pro as shit. Time Wizard. I'm gonna assume that's Psychic. This game, honestly, it reminds me of the Dragon Ball Fighter Z Team Training or whatever the hell it was called. Oh, he's not. What the hell type would he be then? I was gonna say the dead type, but then he didn't die. It reminds me of that a lot. However, it feels like they changed more stuff in this game than they did in that game. Also, like, typings are more varied in this. In that game, pretty much everything was fighting, and then typings weren't even super effective against what they were supposed to be. It was really weird. I appreciated the game for what it was and for what they did. but otherwise it just felt like I was gonna go into Air Neos, but it's Insect Queen and a big ass bug. I'd rather use fire. I love how Inferno Fire Blast is basically just flamethrower. Metal Zoa. Alright, there's no point in swapping. Actually, this is very fitting. Joey's Ultimate Monster and Vandy Keith's Ultimate Monster. I mean, I know he had Barrel Dragon, but I'm pretty sure Metal Zoa is stronger than Barrel Dragon. Good thing I have unemployment insurance. Is that because I'm about to run up in here and ruin your fucking day? What the hell? You won't be able to edit your team. What does that mean? I'm kind of concerned. I mean, I'm not that concerned. This is not a Nuzlocke. So, you know, we can always... Who the hell is this? Well, well, well. I finally get to meet the runt that has caused so much trouble for my organization. Pardon me, I forgot to introduce myself. I go by many names. The King of Kanto, the Debt Collector, Mr. K, but you can call me by my actual name, Mr. Konami. I am, as you know, president of Konami. You see, I've been president... Wait. I've been president for as long as I can remember. Come on, guys. Come on, proofreading. And in this time, I've had but one goal. To change the world's economy through the introduction of booster boxes. It's quite simple. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the wrong game for that in this era. It's clearly Pokemon. As long as a mother has the money to buy food for her son, there is revenue being left on the table. Imagine a world where instead of buying a specific item at the store, you have to instead buy a booster box. Didn't get what you want? Well, just buy another booster box. The profit would be infinite. I had it all set up. All that was left was to protect my power. That's why I funded the merger of Team Rocket and the Rare Hunters. Get them to collect the Exodia pieces, then stab Giovanni and Odeon in the back. With the power of Exodia to myself, no one could stop Konami. But no matter, you're carrying many of the Exodia pieces with you right now. So I'll defeat you in a duel, banish your pathetic soul to the Shadow Realm, and find the final Exodia pieces myself. My wallet isn't the only sizable thing I'm packing. I've also assembled a perfect deck, one that consists of the ace cards of all 6 of the first gyms. Once I'm through with you, you'll understand why no one can stop Konami. Huh, okay. Okay, so first of all, Mr. Boss Konami just looks like Giovanni from the TV show, from the anime. And then also, isn't this Archie's? This is the Team Aqua Boss music. Harpy Sisters. Oh no, scantily clad women. What will my dragon do besides end them? Okay. What the hell? That was increasing in power for no fucking reason. Doesn't matter, because Cyber Dark Dragon is a fucking monster. I also don't remember the boss monsters from... Okay, so I can't use Gate Guardian if I remember correctly. So then Gate Guardian has like Volt Absorb or something. This isn't as resisted, but this is stab. I'm gonna see how much this does. Not much. Scald. I think Cyber End Dragon is Dragonite's Cry. Yep. Ooh, withdrew. Into what? Okay, Electabuzz. Or Electivire. Whichever. Ooh, that was a crit. So I'm going to assume this guy's fighting. Maybe fighting Psychic. A double switch? Same when we get the defense drop. Or the super defense drop, rather. It flinched. Okay, Moonblast should kill. Moonblast is stronger. Ho ho! Get him out! Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Nope. We're gonna hit him hard and hit him fucking fast. No! That's fine. No matter what move I used, it was going to be overkill, but I figured this will get me a couple HP. Got me like 12? But also, I was like, if he switches something in, I can get more damage and also 213 speed. Jeez. And then also get more HP back, so I was okay with it. Legendary Fisherman 2. I don't know if I've used Black Skull yet in this battle. I'm already trying to fucking remember because I've switched so many times. But this guy's probably, Mr. Moneybags here, he's probably going to give good money when we beat him. So I want to make sure we get that amulet coin out. Was that Arcanine? Or possibly Growlithe. This is Legendary Fisherman 2, so it's involved one. Back to Black Luster Soldier. Back to Toon Dark Magician Girl. I'm not sure what type you are since it's neutral damage. You're the dead type though. Black Tyranno. I'm assuming you're a dragon. Sandstream. Perfect opportunity. I won't let you get in the way of my profit margins. Oh, he's not fairy. He's not dragon. Huh. Alright, let's see how much this does. I mean, there's no dinosaur type in Pokemon, so I assumed it would just translate to dragon. Ooh, Earthquake. Ow. Watch this pro play. ho! Dragons fly. And I'm a steel type, so I'm immune to that, and Dust Tornado will do double damage! Oh, the animation even changed. That was cool. I'm so glad I kept Dust Tornado on Red Eyes. I don't care if it's gimmicky. That was cool. No, my revenue. If I knew that's what he looked like, I would have given him Giovanni's voice. How can this be? Konami, taken down by a mere child. You selfish child, how dare you spoil my plans for world domination? Did your mother even teach you manners? Banish Mr. Konami to the Shadow... Fuck yeah, bye. I don't know what happens if you say no. But I'm doing it, because I'm Merrick. The only one who will dominate the world shall be I! Oh, that's it? Hold on. Wait. What do I do now? All complicated words and numbers that make no sense. AKA Yu-Gi-Oh! Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so now what? Maybe I shouldn't have banished him to the Shadow Realm. Oh no! I did save before that battle, but that battle was pretty hype, and I didn't lose anybody. I mean, it's not a Nuzlocke, again. Like, part of me was like, damn, why didn't I Nuzlocke this? But then also, I'm like, I wanted to be able to play this game and catch anything that I wanted. I didn't want it to be like, oh, my one encounter for this route is Petite Moth. No. Heal me, woman. It didn't even do the thing. Did it just auto-heal? Yep. Well, great. I don't know what to do now. Alright, let's go see what's happening down at Cinnabar. Because, I mean, that guy was stopping us from going in the mansion because of the HQ. Ah, yes, see? Paying attention. It pays to attention. A pixie plate. Oh. But I have wise glasses on her, right? Yeah, I like the wise glasses better. Covert cloak. Oh, they added some cool Gen 9 items. What the hell? Laundry DM? Screen clean? All screens on the field were cleansed. What the hell? Like getting rid of, like, reflect and light screen? Escape rope. Escape rope. Petting. Petting the dark clown. It was like, they were like, what else can we give Kaiba? We want to give him a new monster for this movie. Make a new version of fucking Soggy, I guess. Oh, I remember this guy. Yami Makai. I remember this monster, though. This design's kind of cool. What are you doing here? I thought you were a ghost. When I'm done with you, you'll wish that I was. Glonios. Is that Leafeon or Glaceon? I think that it is. Grassy Surge. wife says no, we do not have that here. Damn. I'm guessing we got rid of it at some point. I could not say why. I'm sorry, guys. Cyber Dark Dragon's getting a lot of screen time because, I mean, like, yes, we got Shiny Dark Magician Girl, but we had the normal one. Yes, we've got Shiny Black Skull Dragon, but we had the normal one. This is just... He's new. The entire game was put at a standstill for this one critical hit. For this one monster. And I mean, I tried to make Cyber Darks work. Granted, that was before their, oh, you must be a fairy type. That was before their, well, he's Angel, right? So, or is he fairy? Angel's not a type, fairy is a type. But it's also a type in Pokemon, so yeah. That was before all the, like, they came out with the extra cards, and even then, it's like I tried to make it work on paper, but it's like just the way Cyber Darks work compared to Cyber Dragons. Ew. Should not have ripped that off. They just don't work the same. Cyber Dragon monsters are all just like, I'm Cyber Dragon, I'm Cyber Dragon, I'm Spartacus. And so they're all Spartacus in your deck, or on the field, or in the graveyard, or in your hand, or in the banish zone, or in the extra deck. And it's just like, you can just do so much with them compared to what you could do with Cyber Darks. But I always thought Cyber Darks were cool. And they were really fun to play way back in the day when, like, it was like synchros were, I won't say that synchros were new, but like when they came out with the XYZ stuff and, you know, whatever, when the game kind of started changing, it was harder for me to keep up with them. But Cyber Dragons I can keep up with no problem. But I still thought Cyber Dark Dragon was so cool. Like, the first time Zane plays him, his design is so fucking cool. And the card art is cool, too. I love the card. There was just no way to make it as good as Cyber Dragons. Dark Gerard, man, I remember that deck. That was such a fun deck to use. Dark Gerard and New Doria, cards where people are like, what the hell's this? And then they're just like, oh, I get it. Rawr, rawr. I always thought it was cool that Wall Shadow and Shadow Ghoul were more or less the same monster, just Wall Shadow is him in the wall. But in order to play him, a Poppus. In order to play him, you had to have the Labyrinth Wall or whatever, blah blah, whereas Shadow Ghoul you can just play whenever. A book. Cairo, Egypt. I've traveled to Egypt searching for a way to revive my dear Cecilia. I just met a man named Shoddy who I believe read my mind. I plan on following him later tonight. What the? Whoa! Okay, I should be reading the little diary things. I should be reading all of those. Was there one down here? I feel like there was. I feel like I keep running into all these fiends. No, there wasn't. Maybe it's in that room. I'm I'm trying to go around and explore everything without using any of the switches. Because it's me, and I like to explore, and I want to make sure we get everything that we can get. Because who fucking knows with this game? Oh, Shadow Tag? Alright, fine. Die. Don't Shadow Tag a Cyber Dark Dragon. I found an iron. I cannot go anywhere else up here. What the hell is this thing? Laundry DM. I don't know what this is. Stop cleaning my screens. Who wouldn't? Am I stuck again? Yep. Alright, just bite. Ooh, if we can get crunched in a bite. I don't know what he gets. Or she gets. I don't know if the game is always this way, but do I seriously just have to come up here and press the one switch to be able to drop down? Because if so, I can come back and do all this other shit, one, off screen. But then also, I don't even think I need to use anything but light. But then also, I wouldn't need to... I wouldn't need to do anything else when I do playthroughs, when I do Nuzlocks. Because I never took the time to look up the what goes where, because I've forgotten over the years. What goes where, and then kind of like the warp tiles in Silphco, I know where the one goes. I know where a couple of them go. The one that takes you to the rival, the one that takes you to the bed, and the one that takes you to where the key is. And then as far as the tiles in King K. And then as far as the tiles in Sabrina's gym, I don't know which ones go where. I just know if you go left and right, you eventually get to Sabrina. And you want to battle all the trainers anyway, so... Oh, that sucks. I didn't know if he was fighting steel. It's neutral, whatever it is. Or, I mean, flying is neutral to it. Overwhelming. Come on, stop it. What are with these freaking laundry maid looking fucks? With like a giant scorpion tail or something. What the hell are you? I found an HP up. A lot of medicine in here. It could be contaminated or even expired, though. So, I definitely want to get Rainbow Dragon. I have no idea who I'll replace to add Rainbow Dragon to the squad, because I don't know what type it is. Is it Dragon Fairy? Because that would actually be cool. Granted, if I replaced Dark Magician Girl, then I'd be replacing... I would lose out on Psychic, but... instead of Fairy. Again, I think it's post-game anyways, so... which I will be doing post-game stuff. I also don't know if I should try and get... I prefer Rainbow Dragon because the design is obviously just better and it's clean. And it's, you know, Jesse's monster. Rainbow Dark Dragon is Yubel's monster. But it's the shiny one, so it's special. And Rainbow Dark Dragon looks really cool. I actually, when I first came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if I told this story before. When I first came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I had to take a couple years hiatus because I had to move. And so when I moved back and I came back to playing, the first thing I bought after someone explained to me how synchros worked is I bought a Black Rose Dragon tin. They had just come out. I bought the Black Rose Dragon tin. And in one of the packs, I pulled a first edition ultra rare Black Rose Dragon out of the pack. So that was cool. So I already had 2 of those. And I had just was building Cyber Darks. So Black Salvo plus a Cyber Dark monster equals Black Rose Dragon equals free boom to blow up the fucking field. So that was pretty fucking cool. But then I also pulled a secret rare Rainbow Dark Dragon out of the freaking one of the other packs in the tin. And I was like, holy shit, there's a God tin. And I don't have that Black Rose anymore, and I'm sad that I don't, because it was just so clean and pretty. But I do still have the Rainbow Dark Dragon. And I think I actually still have the tin itself. I use a lot of those tins for just storage for whatever. At one point, I used one of them for change, and those things hold a lot of change. Though they get heavy when they get full. I used a different one for puzzles. I used another one for, like, just small gadgets and stuff. Just all kinds of shit. They're probably not the best thing to use, but they were cool. Spear Dragon. Spear Dragon's cool. I like Spear Dragon's design. But yeah, so... And I always wanted to play the advanced Crystal Beasts, too. And, of course, they came out way too late for me to play. I do still plan to collect them because they're dirt cheap. But I don't know if I think they would play well. Because I even had the advanced Dark. The secret rare, I pulled it out of a pack. And granted, this was nowhere near the same time as the previous story. But I had that, too. But it's like, it just wasn't good. Like, why would you run that over... More medicine. Why would you run that over, no items? Okay. Over Rainbow Ruins. Ancient City Rainbow Ruins! No way. No way you would run that. Over Rainbow Ruins. It was too good of a fucking field spell. And unfortunately, Crystal Beast got a lot better after I left, too. They got a lot of support. And... Again, those are dirt cheap as well. So I almost want to just build, like, to buy the singles for, like, 10 bucks, if that. I think for about 10 or 15 bucks, I can fully hollow out with cheap hollows an entire, ooh, Zera the Man, cool looking card. The entire Crystal Beast deck, with the exception of, that'll do nothing. With the exception of a few cards that I think only come common. And there's nothing you can do about that. But just so that I could build it and have it, so I could, you know, fiddle around with it while I'm editing or whatever, and just do some, like... This should be Gaia the Dragon Champion. Just so I could do, like, some, just, you know, practice hands, and, you know, when you would do, like, playtest shit before a big event, and you were trying to, you know, make sure... It's resisted. Fine, fuck you. So I kind of just want to do that, just because... And I mean, I can do that with Cyber Dragons as well, and I may do that, but... Cyber Dragons was my I'm playing to win deck. Crystal Beast was my I'm playing for fun deck. Cyber Darks was also my I'm playing for fun, but Cyber Darks was like, it was fun for me, but the win ratio wasn't as great. Where Crystal Beast, you could always pull off some cheeky shit. Oh, book. It's the 3-month anniversary of the release of Duel Monsters, but I'm now back here in Egypt and am standing before what looks like a stone tablet of 3 gods. I must create them, no matter the cost. Ooh, the Egyptian god cards. See, that's another thing. I don't know if they're post-game. No, they can't be post-game because we've run into Slifer. So is Obelisk in... I'm guessing Obelisk is in Seafoam Islands. And Ra is probably in Moltrace's spot, being based off Fire Red. So probably over there on Mount Ember on the Sevi Islands. That would be my guess. Don't shadow tag a Cyber Dark Dragon. Not that I don't think any of my monsters could handle it, but having a dark type out to... Wow! Sniped from off screen! Does that happen in, like, actual Fire Red and Leaf Green? Is there a guy standing there that will snipe you from outside of the screen? I'm gonna have to test that at some point. You're dark and electric. I can't do anything with this monster. I can with this one, though. He may be weak, but as soon as he gets sent out, I'm gonna earthquake your ass. Because Summon Skull doesn't get levitate. I mean, he has wings, so he could fly. I'm assuming that's why all of the dragon-type things that get levitate have levitate, like Cyber Dark Dragon, Black Skull Dragon, Red Eyes Black Metal, but Cyber Dark Dragon we actually see in the air. I think the only time we see Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, he's not flying, he's on the ground. Same thing with Black Skull Dragon, which he's got smaller wings and a much bigger body to have to hold up. Ryukishin powered. Oh, Sandstring. That was a really cool animation, and it put up spikes. That's crazy. Oh, but fine. He's a rock type. Well, if there's another monster out, I'll leave Red Eyes out here just so we can Dust Tornado. Okay, well, alright. Doodaloop. Okay, seriously, get this weird chick away from me. PP up. All the medicines in here. Damn it! Oh, he didn't even, he just slid down. Now it's creepy. What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. This is going to be the newest location of the Kaiba Corp amusement park. This is not a place for you to be, little Mokuba. Duelist Mokuba. Tri-Horn Dragon. Let me show you a Tri-Horn Dragon. He's got a lot more than 3 horns, but so does Tri-Horn Dragon, so... I was debating if I should switch to Toon DMG just for fairy typing. Rough skin, ow. But I resist this, so whatever. Though I would be immune. It's fine, though. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? I was gonna go the Red Eyes, but I don't remember what he is. I think he's electric. I think he's electric and dragon. So, fire and steel weren't gonna really help here, but 1, fairy, 2, beating Kaiba with a tune. Oh my god, so not only am I beating him with a Yugi card, but we're beating him with a Pegasus card too. Get fucked with your 3-headed bitch. I know somebody I used to be friends with that would be insulted by what I just did. Yeah, he didn't take too kindly to me quitting Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the fact that I refused to come back. Diamond something. I think you're Dragon too, right? Yeah. The power of the moon, the power of your doom. Get the fuck out of here, you lose to my tune. Alright, I'm just gonna beat him entirely with this. Oh, it's like Lord of D, except it's the King of D. Because, you know, he's got a dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon guitar, because, you know, 2 frets is already too much. But sure, let's have 3. Aaron Neal's good at 59. He's like, I didn't even do anything. Hungry Burger. I'm doing this just for shits and giggles. Please fucking tell me. Please tell me he is a psychic type. Or a ghost. I don't care which. What a digital dummy. No! I wanted to bite him. Fine. Ironhead. He smashes his head into the burger and takes a bite. And made you flinch. Hungry Burger is one of those cards that, like, I don't think it ever really got used back in the day, but it was so funny. I loved it because it was just this giant burger monster. And I've always loved hamburgers. Cheeseburgers. It's gotta have cheese. I mean, it doesn't have to, but it kind of does. My bro would not be happy. I don't care. Since when do I give a shit about Kaiba? Blizzard, ooh. I mean, that's not fair, because I was a Blue Eyes fan from the very beginning. Ooh, Zara the Mant. Yeah, I was a Blue Eyes fan. I ran Blue Eyes, and then then Bakura was introduced, and I ran a Blue Eyes deck with Fiends in it. It was really weird. Then Merrick was introduced, and then I was like, ooh, I'm gonna run... I ran a Bakura Merrick deck, which worked better than the Kaiba Merrick deck. I ran Kaiser Glider for my Winged Dragon of Ra. But I mean, Blue Eyes was a shit archetype. Blue Eyes wasn't even an archetype, really. For the longest time, it didn't have any support. It was like, oh, you could lower the D and flute and get 2 and... Like, there were cards to make it a thing, but... The secret key to the gym. God damn it, it's him again. You know what? Get out of my way. Get away from me! Stop following me! Solar Beam. Ooh. Okay, I'm tired of these ugly bitches. A shiny Dargeroid!
And it's fucking purple!
Alright, so... Again, this is not a Nuzlocke. So I'm allowed to do what I just did. Did I teach him Thunderwave? He has Thunderwave, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't have a luxury ball to put him in. Dude, the way they changed the color is so cool, though. The purple and the light blue. No. There it is. I saw wave. The problem is I know it's resisted, but... What do I have for Pokeballs? Great Ball, Quick Ball. Oh, I could just try to Quick Ball it. Friend Ball. Master Ball's a perfect color for it, but I can't do that. Let's see if we can Premier Ball it. Dude, fuck yes! Fuck yes! And I think it's my first Dargeroid, too. After killing the surrounding plants, this monster absorbs the leftover nutrients. That is cool. The color is so cool. I'm going to assume also based on my shiny luck in this game that I will not be finding any shinies in the next two projects we're starting. Nope. Not a fucking chance. Press it. Who wouldn't? Couldn't be. Then who? And I'll come in here and I'll find all the other... Ah, shit. I know. I gotta press this one. I'll come in here for the other items and such. At another time. Oh my god, stop it! Let me out. I know I can escape rope, but it's not like it's that far, and I'd rather just keep the escape rope for something like trying to get out of, like, Seafoam Islands. Something more difficult. There we go. Let me out. Oh my god, seriously, let me out. Let me away from these. I'd have been kind of pissed if I get a shiny of this. I'd have still caught it, but... This island used to be full of life before everyone's soul was taken. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can heal the other way, but whatever. For the last time, I don't want to hear about your end board. Okay. The gym on this island is an ice gym with a few notable exceptions. Don't let your guard down. Well, I got fire, steel, steel. Oh, you're building a board? It would be a real shame if I activated... Get out. Alright, well, I don't know what else to do besides this. Should I battle the gym now? Hold on, let's go this way. I want to see what's in... No, Seafoam Islands is probably Obelisk. It's not gonna be raw. Now let's just go. Let's just do the gym. We'll just do story stuff for now. I don't care about doing the puzzles. I want to battle the trainers. I want all your money and your experience. That's not an ice type. Okay, it's an ice type. Never mind. Excuse me. Let it be. It's an ice type. Now that definitely is a nice type. What? To tell a chillingly bad joke, use chilly reception. What in the hell? It started to hail. Went back to the party. What the hell is happening? I'm so fucking confused. So he told a bad joke. The god started throwing ice at him for telling the bad joke, and then he dipped out of dodge. Megahorn? The thing is, Bug is getting against... What do I have for Dark? I don't have anything. Because Bug is good against Grass. I have Fire and Flying. Bug is good against Psychic. I have Dark. Bug is good against Dark. I don't have anything for Dark. But... I mean, this will be 120 anyways. This would be super effective, though. I'll get rid of Bite for now, I guess. If we get Crunch, I'm absolutely getting rid of this for Crunch. No, I have Fairy. I don't even need this, because I have the Toon Dark Magician Girl. Whatever. Really, this is Red Eyes' gym to dominate. Resist ice 4 fucking times. His disguise should not go back up. Does the disguise reset when you switch out? No. Or is it something where they have to be at full HP? I don't remember. I don't remember, and I hate Mimikyu, so... I like how he's talking about how hot fire Pokemon's breath can be, but they use ice-type Pokemon. Look at the little penguin soldier. That's another case where Yu-Gi-Oh cards are like the same character. I want to see Smart Strike. Oh, I like the animation. It's lock on and then like a horn attack. That's cool. Because you got, like with Wall Shadow and Shadow Ghoul, Penguin Knight and Penguin Soldier, I believe, is the same looking character. Or character? The same looking creature. They're just different cards. They do different things. I don't think I ever owned Penguin Soldier. That's the one where you flip it and it's... No, I had Penguin Knight, which was like a common in one of the very early sets, like Magic Ruler or... I think it was Magic Ruler, actually. That was Vaporeon, I believe. Another snowman. We're gonna burn it up. You know, I wouldn't even be bothered if it snows. I wouldn't even be bothered if it snowed. Snow doesn't bother me. Yes, it'd be cold. Okay, whatever, fine. I don't want the ice, and I don't want the power going out. That's the only thing. I don't even care. Again, I don't even care about being able to be on my computer or any of that shit. We just need the power to stay on. That's all. And it seems to be the biggest concern for pretty much everybody in the area this storm is hitting. I'm studying Pokemon 30. I went to Duel Academy. I'm just so happy to finally be playing this again. I'm so happy to fucking have my Cyber Dark Dragon. Again, I absolutely was not going to take the time to shiny hunt this thing. Just the fact that we have a shiny is just really fucking cool. Ah, you dick. But that was it. Just as soon as I learned that they added Cyber Dark Dragon and that they made him... You could get him where you could get him in the power plant. I just had to get the frickin' file to work. I'm not trying to solo run with Cyber Dark Dragon, and I will probably, whoever the gym leader is, I'll probably just send out. Well, is it Ice Dragon? Is that why it's not? And you got Sturdy, you little bitch. No! Night Slash. Well, damn, if I'd stayed in, that would have been perfect. You got a crit? That was a crit? 30 HP? Just cuz. Cuz it doesn't fucking matter. We are really leveled, though. That's one thing I found about games like this. Like this game or the Dragon Ball Z Team Training game. Is that Highway Zandery was a really cool looking card. Is that the level curve for the games, they get a lot higher than the standard Gen 1 games. I like using fire type Pokemon. I just do. If he has fucking ice types, I'm gonna fucking foam. Is one. It's a Catapult Turtle. This is a water type. This is a lying sack of shit is what he is. Wait, this is really resistant. This is somewhat resistant. He's water something. He lived? You bitch. Oh, I guess water steel? Yep. Too hot to handle. Yeah, whatever. So his text was that he uses fire types, probably because of, you know, the original gym. But the gym is ice types, but then he uses a water type. Like, what? The typing is all over the place. Super Nerd Derek, Emperor Penguin. And I'd like to introduce you to the Emperor of the Underworld. Ow. Oh, was he psychic or ghost? He's a ghost now. That was a crit. Mobius. The Frost Monarch? Oh, yeah. Alright, well. See, this is why I don't like choice items during a playthrough. Oh, come on. Can things stop living on 1 HP? Ew. You's a little bitch. I think there's one more after this. Oh, nope. Who the hell is that? Oh, it's that fucking weird guy. Alright, so since I'm believing he's gonna use... Well, he's using ice type. No, it's still better to just do this. I have only one purpose, that is to collect souls for darts. People like you who disrespect their cards make me sick. This world needs to be ridden of evil people like yourselves. Get ready, because I'm going to take your soul away. Activate Celestial Sword. Celestial Sword? First of all, I respected the shit out of my cards, thank you. But ironic, because, you know, I was leading with Cyber Dark Dragon the whole time, and Zane, at that point, was not respecting his cards. Super effective! That did nothing. Alright, look here, you little piece of fucking shit. I thought this guy was supposed to lead with ice types. I thought he was running ice types. This lying sack of shit. I should have just went into Toon Dark Magician Girl. I'm just gonna Neos Force. It's not like we have that much HP to get back. And if we can get the boost... Damn it. Okay, so he'll kill himself. Oh, Big Sugar Garden and a Snorlax. But actually, I think I remember that, because I think when we went to get the Snorlax... it was a Big Shield Gardener. Alright, well. I think this does a little bit more damage than the other move. Than Neos Force. Yeah, give me that HP back. See, it's cool because that ability, that attack is like, Neospatial Hummingbird's ability that gets you your HP back. Or gets you life points back. Curry Babylon. I don't remember what you are. I want to say it's rock. Or is this one dark? Oh, whatever it is, it's weak to Super Strident Blaze. So I guess he's water. Water or flying. He could be flying dark because he is still like a Karibo. Guardian Iados. Nice, switching. Cyber and Dragon. My card saved my life. Well, mine are about to end it. Quick attack. Ooh, that powerful 10 HP. Well, you're done. How can this be? I lost. How can this be? I must head back to my home at Cape Brink to recollect my thoughts. Wait. He wasn't even the gym leader. You motherfucker. He wasn't even the gym leader. So there was another trainer, and it was, I knew I was right. For 10,000 years, I've waited for this moment to widen the earth of evil and restore the city of Atlantis. With your soul, the great Leviathan shall rise again. Well, that great Leviathan ain't going nowhere, then. What the hell is with his sprite? It looks a little feminine. I mean, Darts was kind of a feminine character, but like in design. But that straight up looked like a female. Holy shit, why did you take that so well? Well, I'm gonna take this even better. Haha, nothing. Oh, withdrew. Alright, into what? Uh-huh. I'm gonna assume it has a fire type move, so I don't want to send in Cyber in, even though Earthquake is a thing. Yeah. Oh, Flamethrower has a different animation. Why the hell did that do so much? All the items in this are so fucking unorganized. How do you say milks? Here, Black Skull, drink up. Alright, just gonna have to do some damage to it. The flash fire really fucked. Alright, Black Skull. Sorry about that. I hate it because it's a Raichu's cry. I was gonna go into Cyber End so we get Earthquake, but Airneos is faster. Okay. Well, good. Now you lost your ability. That was one of the Reggies. That was good damage though for resisted. Alright, fine. The Cyber Dark Dragon! Ah, I should have went to Red Eyes like I was gonna do. Is he water ice? I'm gonna go for Night Slash because we'll do a shit ton of damage, and then if he switches into something, if he switches out into the fire thing, then Night Slash is still gonna be great. And I won't be sitting there trying to switch from Iron Head and going, oh no, choice band. This time I made the correct choice. Yep. Get that thing out of my fucking face. I'll flamethrower it. No, the fuck you will not. Emperor Penguin? Alright, well, I'll go ahead and switch now. I'm gonna wait for his last mon, and then we'll fucking just power mon him. Oh, damn, yeah, he's still sitting here with, like... Yeah, that did more than Flamethrower. I wonder if he's just, like, super specially defensive. Leviathan? I don't know what type I think he is. Is that Kyogre? Primordial Sea? That's resistant. So he has water, but... If I hit him with this, and... Okay, I was gonna say, if I try to hit him with this and turns out he's electric water, I'll be pissed. Damn, that did a lot. It is in the rain. What's accuracy on? That's 100. Oh, that's also 100. So, yeah, it's just better. And it was a crit. Cyber End Dragon told you to go fuck yourself. Aquania Mador. He still has 2? Alright. I'm going for it again. Why did he live on 1? That's gonna do fuck all. Divine Guy? What? Divine Geh. I've never encountered such a powerful soul. It will be mine. I don't think it'll die from Power Bond. This is gonna do nothing. Defense fell. Speed rose. Alright, Power Bond time. Crunch. Oh, Cyber End, I think you're going down, but you went down in style, boy. Yep. Oh, well. How could this be? The Orichalcos has been defeated. You've earned this badge. Blah, blah, blah. The Volcano badge is yours. Ice Beam. Ultimate Ice Technique. If you haven't yet entered the Shadow Realm, your win against me proves you are strong enough to go through it. Okay, so that kind of tells me where I need to go now. But also, I'm pretty sure if this works the same way, as soon as I leave here, someone's going to be like, hey, you want to go to the islands? Yep. If it isn't Merrick. Look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. It's funny to use the Jesse voice for him, but according to whatever, he was kind of a southern hick. He just didn't come off that way in the anime, that's for sure. Well, listen, since we met up here, how about spending time with me? This little island is far. A friend invited me and I'm on my way. That sounds really sus. So I guess the rain is from the Leviathan. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Now I wonder, come on. Okay, Celio, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna try past. I'll let you. I'll friggin' shut up. Yeah. So I don't know if we can go to all 3 of the island, all 7 of the islands. Fucking shit. If we can, I'm gonna go scoop up Rainbow Dragon. If we can't, then we'll just, you know, do what we normally do. I don't remember if you can get. I wish I could trade cards with my friends far away. It only has access to signer monsters. I don't know if you can get. The I don't remember if you get Moltres on your first visit here. I want to say you should be able to use Zapdos and Moltres, or Zapdos and Articuno. So why would they make Moltres post-game? Because I believe Islands 4 through 7 are post-game. You get away from me. I hope Konami puts your ugly face on the next ban list. Fucking rude. Back in my day, you didn't need a degree in advanced quantum mathematics in order to understand Yu-Gi-Oh! Understand this. It's not worth playing in this era. Make sure to always wear your protection when you duel. You don't want to get your cards getting bent now, do you? Dude, sleeves are not going to protect your cards. You'd have to play in, like, even top loaders aren't going to protect your cards from everything. He told me when a pendulum monster is destroyed, it goes to the extra deck, face up instead of the graveyard. Hilarious. On our first date, my husband FTK'd me with his magical scientist deck. From that moment, I knew he was my soulmate. Yeah, my wife hated getting OHKO'd by Power Bond, too. Can I not surf? Oh, I still have to have a water type-ish monster to surf. Oh, that's Garbo. For one little spot. So who's taking a back seat for now? I think I'm going to put Dark Magician Girl back. This is, again, just for us being able to surf. It's kind of fucking stupid, honestly. I hate it. I mean, I'd have to have a monster with surf anyways, but it's like, you can fly, and pretty much everything can damn fly. I mean, it is nice they made it that you don't have to... Well, I mean, because no, you just still have to take a water type out and surf. It's whatever. It's nice they made it so you don't have to teach them the Pokemon TM moves. Your party is full. What do you mean my party is full? Hold on, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The party is damn full. Ernios, you are not leaving the squad anytime soon, because you're my favorite hero card. But I need this slot open for a moment. I'm sorry, I received what? Magic bounce? Okay. Just found a Stardust Dragon in a fucking cave. Dude, Stardust Dragon, Ultimate Rare, and Ghost Rare. Again, it's like, I probably wouldn't have kept them anyways because of how much they're worth now. But, like, if I had known way back in the day, I would love to have had a Ghost Rare and an Ultimate Rare Stardust Dragon in my collection. Just because the colors of the card art, they're so good. And I had Ultimate Rare Black Rose, too. Yeah, regret was having to sell my stuff. Goddamn COVID for ruining the world. You do not deserve to be in that spot. Okay, so, yeah. Let me go fight this bitch. Oh, they are not weak little boys over here. Weak to this, though. I don't remember what type you were. But you were resisted to... Or, flying was neutral on you. I'm assuming you rock or steel. Maybe fighting rock or fighting steel, but... Earthquake, neither? I don't know what types these are, then. Whatever, Cyberend doesn't give a shit. He just threw out a crit like it was nothing. I don't know why she's just kind of chilling out here by herself, but... Can you surf over there? You can. I don't remember if I need to go over there. Ah, blah, blah, blah. My lunch filled us up, so will you battle us for some exercise? Amazoness Queen. Look at that sword. That sword looks cool. This queen will not slay this dragon. We don't have good type advantage though. Now I'm not too bothered by it, but I do know, and well, you know the train of thought that led to this thought. But obviously, the Egyptian God cards have the highest stats in the game. Like base 640, I believe. Who cares? I'm probably never using this thing. Injection Fairy Lily. Oh, I'm dumb. Dark not good against Fairy. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, but nah, I almost forgot what I was saying. So, yes, obviously they're going to be the strongest. That makes sense. However, Strange Steam? What the hell? Confused me? Yeah, it confused me, because I don't know what the fuck that was. Come on, Red Eyes, you got this. Yeah. But then the Sacred Beasts, they didn't put them on par. And I guess I'm not... In lore, yeah, the Sacred Beasts, I don't know. They feel like they almost were at the same level. But because the Egyptian God cards combined with the Millennium Puzzle was what made them all powerful. But I guess, whatever. But they only made the Sacred Beasts 10 less total base stats than the Egyptian gods. That made me happy because I like the Sacred Beasts. And out of, I mean, I like Winged Dragon Ra, but honestly, I like Uriah, and I actually like Uriah's design more than Slifer's. He just looks more intimidating. It's like they took Slifer's design and made it evil, which makes it more intimidating. But it's like Slifer and Uriah are both pretty cool designs. And then you got Raviel, which Raviel's cool, but Raviel looks nowhere near as cool as Obelisk in my mind. And then you have Haman and you have Ra, in which case both look really fucking cool. So unfortunately, I think Raviel brings it down a bit as far as which trio is cooler, but then you've also got, it's like with you compare the legendary birds and the legendary beasts of Johto. It's like Articuno and Suicune are both fucking cool. But then you've got, Entei and Moltres, which are both pretty cool. And then Raikou versus Zapdos. And in that case, I think most of the time, I think Zapdos is cooler. So the irony of it being the first generation still being cooler than the second generation. Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, I like the Sacred Beasts and I like the Egyptian gods pretty equally. Ooh, Relinquished. But then I also like I also like the legendary birds and the legendary beasts almost pretty equally as well. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling about what. Like, I almost always like Moltres. Well, I almost always like Zapdos more than... you're something dark. Oh, I don't have her. That's right. Okay, well, this should work. Oh, okay, I already attacked them. Never mind. We go here, Neos. Or maybe he's fighting. Looking at the design, he's probably dark. What the hell is Yami Blow? No, I don't know. He's fighting, though. Give me all that HP back. And a lot of times, design-wise, I prefer Moltres because he's a bird. And I like the way when he flaps his wings in the flames. It just looks cool. But, like, competitive battle-wise, I think Entei's much better. Articuno and Zapdos I love pretty equally, so they can kind of rotate. They can go back and forth either way. Hold on 1 second. Phone call. Alright, I'm going to save the game real quick while I walk away. I'll be back in a few minutes.